Hey everybody, it's Brian, and you're watching News Guy Camping. I hope everybody's doing okay. We're off on a little impromptu camping trip this Saturday evening. My wife has a lot of things that she needs to think over, and so she decided that she wanted to come out and go camping. So we're out again at our friend's property, and so we're gonna have a nice relaxing evening where she can mull a lot of things over. She's got some job opportunities and trying to figure out what's best for our family. So anyways, I'm here with our Nature Hike Village 6.0 tent. This is our Old Faithful. We're gonna go without the rain fly tonight because clear night. It's gonna get chilly, but no rain's forecasted. So we're just gonna be here. We're gonna have a good time, have a little dinner. My son and daughter-in-law are gonna be coming over, and of course we brought Samson. We figured we'd get him out into the nature again. He likes this place, and so he seems to enjoy it. We'll have a good time, okay? So everybody, take care. I'll be back. There we go. So this is Samson off leash for the first time outdoors that we know of. And he seems to be doing pretty well. He's listening to us. He's a little drugged up too. We did drug him. Samson, buddy, come here. Oh yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Come here.
Hello everyone, it's Liz, Brian's wife. We're making some red beans and rice for dinner, along with some shredded chicken barbecue. That is, if I can open the package, because they make these foolproof.
There you go. I wish you guys could smell that. It smells delicious already.
It's definitely boiling.
Fire maple makes a powerful stove.
Yeah, they make some good...
They do make some good products. Yeah. That's my wife, everybody.
You better not keep that on there.
She's such a freaking lady, let me tell you. Yeah.
Finished with the red beans and rice. Came out really good. Zataran's box. It's easy to make. All you need to do is add water. You can add a little oil or butter if you choose, but you don't have to. Now we're just waiting on the chicken to heat up, and it's getting there.
Some people have been doing an Aldi's thing where they did budget camping stuff from Aldi's. Well, we went to Aldi's just to get the food. So we got the chicken from Aldi's, and
Only because Walmart didn't have what we wanted.
yeah, that's true. Walmart did not have what we wanted, but yeah. So we also forgot to bring our Aldi's table, which we got, which is cheaper at Aldi's than it is at Harbor Freight. Same exact table, but it's, I think the one at Harbor Freight's $29.95, and this is
14.
was 14. Yeah. All right. Try the red beans and rice here. That really did come out good. So it being October and Halloween's coming up, I thought I'd tell you a story that happened to me when I was working the overnight shift when I was up in Cleveland. I was supposed to do a live shot on Memorial Day morning at 5 o'clock in the morning at a cemetery in East Cleveland, Ohio. It had just gotten funding to be renovated. It had fallen into disrepair. There was a lot of veterans buried there, and it was overgrown, and it hadn't been taken care of, and it had fallen upon hard times. The owners had pretty much abandoned it. So I was sent to go do a live shot with my reporter. He happened to live maybe 10 minutes away from the cemetery. So he told me he would just meet me at the cemetery. He would drive there and meet me there. So I happened to get everything loaded since I started at midnight. And I had gone out and I think I covered a car accident. And then I was like, I might as well just get on over to the cemetery. Well, a cemetery in the middle of the night is one thing. A cemetery in East Cleveland is another. And an overgrown cemetery in East Cleveland is a whole different ballgame. Well, I get to the cemetery and it's creepy as you would expect a cemetery that's overgrown. In the middle of the overnight morning to be. I get my live truck set. I establish my signal. I have my camera set up. And all of a sudden I have to pee. I didn't have a bottle to go into. So I decided, well, since I'm in the cemetery anyways, and I don't think anybody is going to complain about it, I'll just use a facility. So I wander on off to this tree, and I start to do what photographers do in the wild, and I hear rustling. And I stop, and I'm looking around, and I still hear rustling. And I yelled, "Hello?" Nothing. Rustling stops. I continue on with my peeing. rustling starts up again. And I can hear it. So I'm thinking, please don't be my reporter playing a trick on me. And now this has turned into the longest pee of my life. I am just about finishing up when out of the corner of my eye I see movement, and a skunk runs out and starts making his way to me. Well, I have my essence in my hand, so to speak. So I start to run back to the live truck. I don't think my feet touched the ground because of that freaking skunk coming out. And I yelled a lot of obscenities. I managed to jump into the live truck because there are side doors, jump in there, close it, and I realized that I'm still exposed to the world. Thank God I was in my live truck. I called my reporter. I said, hey, be careful. There's a skunk nearby. I just had an encounter with it. But all I could think of was, man, zombies, the dead were rising from their graves. They were upset because I was peeing in their cemetery. Don't know. But, man, that scared the living bejesus out of me. It really did. And I never peed in a cemetery like that again. Fortunate enough not to get sprayed, not to trip and fall, not to get eaten by a zombie, not to be attacked by a ghost. It was just a funny story, but like I said, I think I covered about 55, 60 feet without my feet touching the ground. That was, and for a fat guy at that time, I ran pretty freaking fast.
Okay. Thank you.
So like I said, we took a trip to Aldi's. And we got these Italian Choco wafers. And we also got these Doppelkeks. These are really good, but they're really dry. I think they're more for dunking. My wife says that these chocolate wafers are really good. As you can see, she broke into them already because no willpower. I'm gonna die. Oh, they're individually wrapped. Oh. Oh, I had no idea. They're little individually wrapped little wafers. I'll try these. Cheers. These are very good. Mm-hmm.
And these really soak up the fluid. The ones that are dry, when you dunk them, really soak up the fluid well.
The Doppelkeks.
Yeah.
Okay, I just dunked this, so let's try this. These things are very crumbly, though. These Doppelkeks. Oop. Look at the size of that. Dr. Tung's House of 3D.
Would you like some more pancakes?
we will dunk these and see. Okay. Wow. That really takes the dryness out of them. You can't dunk them for too long though. It's getting down around 7 o'clock at night here. Sun's setting earlier and earlier. I'll come back tomorrow and tell you about my week. And I'll fill you in on what I covered. It's kind of interesting. But no, I take that back. It was very interesting. Just want to enjoy the fire, being here with my wife, in that order.
Really?
Really now, she says, yeah. Anyways, I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna probably inside the tent, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, hang in there. Bye for now. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. I fell asleep. Didn't mean to, but it was a long day. It is now 11:45 in the evening, and had a good 3.5 hour nap. Did not mean to fall asleep, but was tired. It was an early day. Now I'm wide awake. I got up and I had to pee. Took the dog out for his last pee, and now I can't fall back asleep. So I'm going to watch some video. So that I downloaded. I want to show you our little heating system here. My wife has her little down sleeping bag, and she's nice and toasty. I have a Phil sleeping bag that is rated to 30 degrees, but I'm laying on top of it. I have a fleece quilt that I'm using, and I have a down jacket and a hat, so it's not all that cold outside for us. Plus I have this. It's a little buddy heater. I was using my Nature Hike 3-in-1. It just wasn't cutting it right now because the top of our tent is full mesh and we're not using a rain fly. So I have the propane heater on. I know you're thinking it's not safe, but I'll show you, the top of the tent is just full mesh. I have windows. I have one of them also cracked, so we should be nice and safe here with CO. Not building up. The only thing I'm worried about is a little bit of condensation forming, but I don't think that should be too much of a problem. This tent is huge and there's a lot of ventilation. I can always open up one of the windows next to me too. In fact, maybe can I do that right now? There we go. Anyways, gonna sit and watch some videos until I get a little tired again. And I hope you guys have a good night. And I guess I'll catch you in the morning. All right? Peace out. Well, good morning, everybody. It is 10 after 10 on Sunday morning. We had a very good night. It's a little chilly, but it was good sleeping weather.
I was expecting it to be a lot colder than it was just because we had the open air on top of the tent. But I was very comfortable. Brian's been cold lately since he had his weight loss, but I was very comfortable in the down sleeping bag.
Yeah, that's Nature Hike makes a good.
Yeah, it was very comfortable, very warm. I felt really good. Of course, I had a hat on. Got to wear a hat. Although this sleeping bag is more like a mummy bag, I could have mummified myself. But I tend to get a little claustrophobic when I'm mummified, so I usually don't sleep with the head thing over my head.
Yeah, but the thing about the Nature Hike Village tent is that it has zippable inside windows. So I showed you last night that you can zip them up, so it keeps rain out. If you don't have the rain fly up, but it happens to rain when you're using it, That'll keep it out. Top won't, of course. The top's just top's mesh, right? But it that helped. I opened up the couple of the windows to let air flow through, just because we were using butane and propane heaters in. Not a problem with any type of carbon monoxide building up. Well ventilated. Couple times I woke up. One time my old man bladder, I had to pee. Other times I woke up because I would hear acorns falling off trees, and they'd hit off one of the picnic tables at our friend's property here. I'd hear that. I did hear some rustling last night too. You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't hear it. But
No, you were snoring last night a lot.
I'm sure I was.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a really nice sleep. We're waiting on our kids. My oldest son and my daughter-in-law, Rebecca, to show up, and they're going to bring lunch. He wants to make ribs. We're going to cook them out on this pit back here, and you can see it back here, and then we're going to head on home. We have kitties to take care of. Our youngest son's at home. He should be feeding them and everything. In fact, I got to check in with him pretty shortly here. We had breakfast already. Thanks to Fire Maple again for giving me the their cooking stove set. It's really fantastic. I won it on an online Facebook contest for them, but much appreciated.
Yeah, it was easy working with it when I was cooking. I made sausages. We made oatmeal.
And last night's dinner, we made the red beans and rice, and then we made the pulled chicken, the pulled barbecue chicken. So
They both cooked wonderfly.
Yeah.
Those products.
yeah, those
And they washed up easy too, which is another concern.
yeah, they're in aluminum, so they work really well. And thank you again, Fire Maple. You're much appreciated. Thank you. I know I said I'd tell you about my week. I didn't really have that great a week. News-wise, we had one guy who was planting pipe bombs that I think I told you about my last time. He had another prelim because he got charged with 39 more counts of endangering people, causing catastrophe. He attached a pipe bomb to his uncle's truck. But it turns out the truck wasn't his uncle's. It was a loaner vehicle from a local mechanic car dealership. And that car was returned, that truck was returned with the pipe bomb still attached. 2 other families drove this car, this truck, with this pipe bomb still attached to it. The pipe bomb actually fell off at a turnpike plaza and was sitting there on the side of the road until a worker actually spotted it, and it turned into a big thing. And the guy allegedly admitted to doing it because he had a deep-seated hatred for his father and his uncle, and he wanted to kill them basically. So he snuck by one night and this is all allegedly, attached this pipe bomb to his uncle's, what he thought was his uncle's truck. Incredible story. Nobody was injured. But anyways, guys, sky's getting dark. We don't have a rain fly on this tent here, so my wife and I are gonna break it down, and then we're gonna get going because we got a drive back to. We got about a 3-hour drive back to Pittsburgh from where we're at. So I'm gonna leave you guys. Sorry for the shortened version, but I'm sure that you guys probably think that it's better that way. Anyways, if you like this video, like it, please. Subscribe to me, tell your friends if you haven't subscribed already. Leave a comment, talk to me, tell me about your lives, what you guys do. I always try and get back to you guys as soon as you comment. I care about you people. I appreciate all you guys subscribing to me. And I'm trying not to let you down. I would love to take this full time sometime and get out of the news business. I guess it would be former news guy camping after that. But anyways, once again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Much love from me to you guys. And remember, like I always say, stay off the news. Bye for now.